How to have a healthy long-distance relationship. If you found someone you connect with and love, you probably don't want to break up simply because you don't live the same place. You still have a healthy, satisfying relationship with someone even if you only see each other a few times a month or even a year. Still, being in a long-distance relationship takes work, and you have to take sure both in you and your partner still feel connected and one another while not physically together. I coach my life being a long-distance relationship for 13 years, and to share also a tips for the couples in a long-distance relationship, including how often to see each other, how to feel connected when you are not physically together, and how to communicate whether you are together or apart, the main takeaway. First, emotional connection and support are so important in a long-distance relationship, and involving each other in a daily feelings and situations is powerful to keep feeling intimacy. Next, pick up the phone. It's important in a long-distance relationship to stay connected. Even say, I can put my ass down while I have kids to feed. I won't listen and keep insist to him what is the importance of being connected. Talking on the phone and FaceTiming is the best way to stay connected because so much can get lost in translation via text. It can be easy to go through busy day replying on text and without picking up the phone. But don't fall into the trap. Make time to have a long conversation where you can hear and one other voices, so see one another faces. Next, talk in the morning and at night. Doing a check in during morning and the evening before going to bed is also important. Simple hello and hi is enough as long as he or she wrote you back. The way you feel connected at the beginning and the end of your day. The way even though you are not physically together, you still feel like you are a part of each other days. In a long-distance relationship, the morning and the night can also be a time today when you feel loneliness because that is when you would normally be alone together. Also, so much can come up for us within the emotional. So also have those check. You can feel emotional supportive. Having that emotion support also really show the strength of the relationship. Next, meet in a person regularly. Since pandemic, I never see my partner and my kids for 3 years in total. But I did not lose hope. Thank God He answered my prayer and finally I see them all. I know depending of the relationship, it can feel hard but we try to work it even we don't know what happened in the next. Always have in a plan to go outing and plan. It's important to always know the next time you are going to see each other in person. Having an exact date when you know you will see each other again will mean you both always have something to look forward. When things get hard, you know exactly how long you have to make it until the next meeting. Next, visit one another in the places where you live. when you are in a long-distance relationship, it can plan fun to make a memory. But make sure you visit also where the place that you stayed. Having trips to each other together with kids and family, it can help your relationship work. Check in with each other feelings. Show your care and concern and your willingness to be there, although through it all. Ask questions including, how can I support you? What is that you need from me right now? How is your feelings? The questions allow the person feeling disconnected to reflect and share what's really at the heart of what they are feeling and thinking. For the person asking, is show care, give them clarity on what is needed most to come back to connection and love. Emergency visit. In one partner is feeling disconnected or lonely, it can be important to schedule a visit to see one another. According to myself, if one person is feeling, then it's time to see one another as soon as possible. Surprise with the gift. If you're not together physically, gift and surprises is very important to say that you remember each other, that sign thoughtfulness. This is very important for the couples. Don't afraid to 16. While 16, sending sexual texts might seem like something only young new couple do. This can be a great way to keep the spark in your relationship. Keeping the romance alive is also about sexting. It's important to find a time that works best for both of you to engage these activities. Get romantic over FaceTime. Put time aside as a couple for romance. Even when it's virtual, you can FaceTime and get intimate the way. You are both connecting with each other to keep that attractive alive. Next is something feels off, talk about it. If something has changed with the relationships, it's important to begin to question. If you're both on the same page and have the hard conversation of whatever it takes to get relationship go, ask what has changed, what is different. You might also have asked if there is someone else. If you feel like there might be, trust your instinct. Prioritize each other. Long-distance relationship takes work, and it's important that both partners are putting down in one priority one another. It's not worth it anymore when one person stops choosing the others. I heard from my friends, if someone starts to distance, does not commit to plans. Start talk through that. It's just imperative for both people to feel like they are being made a priority in whatever say that make them feel good. Self-reflect. It's also really important to each other in relationship to be aware and reflect on what they need most of what does feel good within the relationship when certain words, experiences, of action take place. In other words, important to know yourself. You can tell your partner what is important to you, what you need to make this work. You can just place all your happiness in other person hand without giving them roadmap to your heart. Look at the positives. There are many positives to long-distance relationship. What's beautiful a long-distance relationship is that you won't take each other daily lives. Seeing and being with one another can feel fresh and new. When you are feeling sad or lonely or frustrated, remember that long-distance relationship offer some benefits that couples who live in the same don't have. Next, cherish your moment. No matter how you are connecting, it can be powerful. A FaceTime session, for example, can be as meaningful as a dinner date because the person is fully present and right in the front of you. Regardless of how you are coming together, try to live in the moment. It's powerful because you value and cherish each moment way more when you are a long-distance relationship. That is true. Whether you are connecting is a version of virtuality. By applying those things, it can help strengthen the bond that goes beyond the physical between you and your partner. There will be rough patches, of course, but if each individual clearly knows the reason why they are in relationship and recognizes their common goals to share life together, then benefits of the outcome will outweigh and negatives. The only way in long-distance relationship can work is if you are both fully committed, so they can be make a break for some couples. However, if you both think it's worth it, it's because you really love one another. According to Dr. Crystal Zhuang from the Department of Communication, that long-distance relationship couples try harder than geographically close couples in communicating intimacy, and their efforts do pay back. They're not straightforward, and they might not be for everyone. But long-distance relationship can be really worthwhile and special things if it's with the right person. In 13 years, having a long-distance relationship is not easy because you experience a lot of trials, doubt, if he have or he cheat on me. We're fighting, but we try to work it because we have kids. In long-distance relationship, not the solution of give up. Hold on and find ways that your relationship work, because in 13 relationship, being 13 years relationship is not like relationship in far. You should be a treasure it. Don't fight. Don't make an argument with him because you don't know what he feels there. So if your partner is coming, it's just talk about what the lapses of your relationship. Fight if need to fight. Hold on if you need to hold on, and give up if you feel that your relationship is unhealthy anymore.
1.
If you now experience in long-distance relationship, the best thing is to have faith in each other.